NLCS Game 2 in Los Angeles. The Dodgers looking to take a 2-0 series lead over the Cubs. They send Rich Hill to the mound. Chicago sending the veteran John Lester. Pick up the action in the first. Hill looking good, facing Anthony Rizzo.
Now the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball, call strike three.
And a swing and a miss. Russell strikes out.
A ball and 2 strikes, 2 out. Baez is at third. The 1-2 to Bryant. Swung on and missed, strike three. Hill gets into and out of the jam. 3-2, 2 out, second and third. Bottom of the third, no score. Lester set. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, short right. Hayward sprinting in, and he'll make the catch.
And the inning is over. John Lester comes up big again.
Here's a 3-1. Barnes pops it. Right side. Foul territory. And Javier Baez makes the catch.
And Baez, what a beautiful catch that was. Almost overran the baseball.
Russell, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat.
And that one's hit well down the left field line. Is there enough? It is up, and it is gone! Addison Russell with a home run puts the Cubs on the board first.
There's nobody the Dodgers would rather have in this situation than Justin Turner. Tying run, Culberson 90 feet away.
On the ground, that is through, a base hit. In to score is Culberson, and this game is tied. Justin Turner delivers again. A fantastic season in the clutch for Barnes, a .328 hitter with runners in scoring position this year. Breakout year for the Dodger catcher. Madden's going to let it ride with Dunsing. 2 on, 1 away. And Barnes hits one on the ground, right to short. Russell to Baez, throw to first, in time! A double play! Brian Dunsing comes up with the twin killing. Game 2 of the NLCS is on the line, and Joe Madden is going with his grizzled old veteran out of the bullpen, John Lackey. Full count, here he comes, and it's outside, ball 4.
And now Turner has a chance to win it.
And Turner in the air to center field, that ball's hit well. Martinez on the run, this is way back, and it is gone! It is a walk-off home run for Justin Turner!
The Dodgers are up 2-0, and they are going crazy.
Justin Turner with his first career walk-off home run, regular season or postseason, as the Dodgers win at 4-1 and take a 2-0 series lead. It's the first Dodger postseason walk-off homer since Kirk Gibson back in the 1988 World Series. It was on this very same day 29 years ago. Rich Hill, a no decision, going 5 frames, allowing 1 run. The bullpen sensational, going 4 hitless innings, capped by Kenley Jansen getting the victory. Jansen has tossed 6 scoreless innings in this postseason. The Cubs are 0 for 24 against the LA bullpen in the series. The scene now shifts to Wrigley for Game 3 on Tuesday. Kyle Hendricks against Yu Darvish. The Dodgers take a 2-0 series lead. Manager Dave Roberts spoke after.
I'm not saying he's David Ortiz, but I play with David, and you're talking about big spots and coming up big. And JT's that guy for us. And, yeah, you know, he just has that pulse where he can just kind of keep his calm and stay within the strike zone. And also just not afraid to fail and just want to be in that spot. But even that at-bat before, Chris Taylor, that at-bat to grind Lackey and keep the line moving, what was huge as well. You know, it's hard to question what Joe does. Joe's very good over there, and he knows his personnel considerably more than I do. But obviously, you know, he's their best back there at the back end. So we certainly like the matchup. But again, I don't know Wade's status and knowing that he threw 50 pitches, but I know he was up. But again, I'm not going to question Joe. They're executing pitches, and they're ready when called upon, and they're competing. And it's a close-knit group down there. Josh Bard, our bullpen coach, has done a fantastic job with those guys, along with Rick Honeycutt. And just the preparation, those guys know exactly what they want to do, and they're going out there and executing.
Just the quality of bats of the guys in front of us. You know, Yasi doesn't try to get too anxious in a big spot, takes the leadoff walk, and then CT has a hell of a bat to get on. And, you know, not really a whole lot for him to do other than attack me and try to get a good pitch up in the zone and put a good swing on it. I tell everyone all the time, one of my earliest baseball memories, I was 4 years old, at my grandma's house watching that game in '88 and seeing Gibby hit that homer. So, yeah, it feels pretty cool. I thought about doing the fist bump around the bases, but we'll wait till we get to the World Series for that, hopefully.
I got to stay focused, and that's what I did. Try to keep him. I know he wants to run there, and I just try to make sure I'm quick to home plate and make sure I keep making pitches. I have a lot of confidence in all the guys in the bullpen. I mean, they've been huge this whole season. That's the reason why we have the best bullpen nationally. I mean, we've been grinding the whole year, and we're going to continue to do that. And for me, I just try to do my part and help the team win.
I'm just betting on his experience right there as much as anything. I know that he went out there and tried to make the pitches that he wanted to make. I knew that the crowd would not affect him, and it didn't. I mean, he just, the first walk, he just kept trying to get Taylor to chase. Once he got to 2 strikes and he didn't chase, to the hitter's credit. And then I didn't see the last pitch to Turner, but obviously it was pretty good. But I really thought that John would not be affected by the moment.
Was Wade unavailable? And if he was available, why was he not used either to start the 9th inning or certainly when the lineup turned around to the top of it?
Because I really just needed him for the save. We needed him for the save tonight. He had limited pitches. It was 1 inning only. In these circumstances, you don't get him up and then don't get him in. So if we had caught the lead, he would have pitched. That's it. In the situation tonight, coming off of his last performance, the other thing you have to consider is this. Understand, when you have a guy like that coming off the performance that he had, to warm him up and then not use him is equally as bad. Like warm him up, not put him in a game, and then ask him to pitch maybe 2 innings later. That's really not good form. So tonight, really was waiting for that opportunity to grab a lead and then throw him out there. That's what it was all about. There was no way he was pitching more than 1, and that was pretty much it.
I mean, you want to be in these games, and it's not typical of the way I'm usually in them, but still got to try to get the job done. I mean, I've faced Justin Turner, a bunch of times. He's obviously a good hitter, and I just didn't execute a pitch. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of experience in this room. I mean, it's not ideal being down 2-0, but we got a chance for going home.
For more on the Dodgers' dramatic Game 2 victory, we go back to L.A. with Tim McMaster and Steve Sachs.
Justin Turner's walk-off home run sends the Dodgers to Chicago with a 2-0 lead in this NLCS. They're right where they need to be.
Yeah, you know what I saw in these 2 games, there's a common thread that kind of ran through these two, is when Quintana was on the mound and doing pretty well at the beginning, Lester on the mound doing pretty good at the beginning, you look in this Dodger dugout, there's no panic. These guys are well rested for these guys. They've done their homework. You see them early in the day in the video cues and get every little tidbit of information they can. No panic on this Dodger team right now. They've done it all year long. They won over 100 games.